Yeah, that's one of our players.
She just hasn't selected her character yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna help her.
Okay.
All right. Right.
I thought Lucky sat on the keyboard for a second.
No.
See, it's like did something. That sounds like something Lucky would accidentally type. There was nothing has trumped his somehow typing. Yes. However, you managed to lay across the keyboard and type that out, I have no idea.
Cat-like typing detected. Alright. So, hey everyone. I'm Surreal Canine. You guys can't see me raise my arms like this, but hey everyone. Welcome back to Trails of Creation X. It's been a while.
It has been a while because real life and work and stuff, it sure is a thing. Hi, Lucky. Oh, jeez. You're in my lap. Okay, well, that's better than the keyboard. Oh, wait. I went live and it still said... Wait, no, this is... Why are you saying Kingdom Hearts? OBS, please.
OBS, please.
Alright, well, time to restart OBS.
Video game.
What are the Lucky, please?
Lucky. Why are you a kid?
Stop.
Lucky kitty cat.
What is this? No, okay. I hate so much that the Firefox update has like completely messed everything up.
I would not know.
I can't even find the stream manager. Hold on, I gotta try to... Where is stream manager? Wow, how did it get rid of it? Hold on, I gotta try to find stream manager. What happened? How is it missing?
I don't know.
Hey, Brian.
Hello.
For some reason, Becca can't select Sister Mary as a character, even though I released her.
Okay, let me take a look. Whoops.
Thank you,
There
sir.
it is. Stream manager. Why is this a thing?
There we go. Clear. Okay, she should be good now.
Alright, let me check, thank you.
Remember this guy? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Okay. I have no idea how that lost everything.
It's a mystery.
It's the recent Firefox update just screwed everything over, which, I mean, happens. They're working on it.
I mean, I've been using Firefox. I haven't really had any problems.
I don't... It's because I had custom settings before. And, like, all my bar pulls up. It doesn't pull up the websites I normally visit. It just pulls up random stuff from my history, even if I have it turned off. It's a glitch, apparently. That will hopefully be fixed.
Couldn't you just, like, bookmark your stream manager?
I do have it bookmarked.
Okay.
That's the thing. It wasn't working. I had to redo it, refix it.
Alright. Okay. Okay, I see Becca's selected her character, so we can actually begin. Once, are you live yet, Fox?
I am about... It doesn't matter. I am about to be, but... I'm putting in my tags, because, again...
Okay. Maybe I should have had something with caffeine.
I had a monster, so I'm good.
No, once I...
Okay. Once OBS starts, I am good to go.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
What is what?
Lucky turned on some random thing.
Thanks, Lucky.
Okay. Alright, we're good. I am live.
Alright!
Whoa, Lakota,
Oh.
jeez.
Mr. Coots, come on.
Lakota's trying to steal her food. Or, no, I mean, she's trying to steal Somebody, one of them is trying to steal the others. That's
Dogs.
I hate my mouse scroll wheel isn't working. I don't know why. Ah! This is a brand new mouse too. It just randomly stops scrolling down.
I mean, the cats like to play with it and lay on it, right?
I put it away.
Alright, well, anyway. Since it has been a while, I have a special recap of Specialty.
Nate's in the bathroom right now.
Oop,
I don't
okay.
know.
Then we can wait.
Yeah, I'll let you know when he'll let you know when he's back. He just stepped to the bathroom.
Biology, it's a thing that is a thing. It's also a thing. So Inspiration Roll is closed on Sundays now, apparently.
What is?
The ramen place that I like to go to in Morristown.
Oh no.
Yeah. So now I gotta figure out where to take all my friends on Sundays when we don't have stuff at church.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Hello.
Lucky, foot off keyboard. Thank you.
Alright, so let us since it has been over a month since our last session, I have prepared a special recap. So previously on Trails of Creation X. Yesterday, Rondo, Nono, Gordwin, and Mary were hired by the warlock Madrik Rosloff to locate his patron, the Archfey Zybilna, and along the way they joined forces with Jet Jackalope and his brother Lucio. Upon arriving in Zybilna's domain of Prismere in the Feywild, you learned that the Hourglass Coven, a trio of evil hags, have used an artifact to freeze time inside Zybilna's palace, sealing her away. The three hags then conquered Prismere and divided among themselves. You are now on the second day of your adventure, and under the Feywild's sunless sky of perpetual twilight, you have had to rely on Rondo's internal clock for timekeeping. You have been awake for 6 hours, or so the clock says. After passing through Agden Longscarf's bandit camp, you have traveled to the fog-bound frog town of Downfall in search of one of the three hags, Bavlorna Blightstraw. Along the way, you freed Bavlorna's prisoner, a fairy dragon who had fled Downfall in a swamp gas balloon, but was still trapped in a magic birdcage until you freed him. Now that you have reached Downfall, the residents recommended that you speak to their king, Golub the 19th. You have just aided Ickrind, Duke of the Three Rocks, in putting out a fire in the balloon factory on the north side of town. Let me link you the map here. There. The fire had been started by some animated coals that were glowing red hot and bouncing around. You alternately smashed them and put them in buckets of water, of which Mary is holding 2 buckets right now. One of them is full of water, the other is a lid. Finally, the buckets have stopped shaking, and the interior of the building is no longer glowing. The burned-up shelving and furniture give off smoke and steam in equal measure. Duke Ickrind, the frog you assisted, beckons all of you outside.
Alrighty.
Let us not speak much more in here. It is far too smoky for my liking.
What the heck?
Alright, come on, Rondo. So Nono and Lucio follow him out.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep.
Well, I'll follow them out too.
Okay.
Sister Mary also follows them out.
Alright. Fox, does Jet go with them too?
I kind of miss it because there was a cat like falling and knocking things over.
Thanks, Cat. Everybody has left the building. Duke at Grind does not want to talk with so much smoke around.
That's fine. Yeah, just leave the building. But don't
Okay.
reason to stay inside the building. That's awful.
Fresh air at last. Jet's flashing rainbow fur settles back into a dark shade as he hops outside with hints of yellow. This is the same color that Gordwin can see in the Duke's aura. Gordwin would know that the black represents fear and the yellow is happiness. Let's see. Who received the... Here we go. So yeah,
I'm pretty sure I got the bridge.
yes, the Duke had previously awarded Gordwin with a fly-shaped brooch. It's made of brass, it has fluttering wings that are not strong enough to actually make it fly. Present that brooch to His Majesty, and he will let you know. He will know that you are a friend of the Soggy court. Mary can tell from the Duke's tone and his flickering gaze that while he is relieved to have finally put the fire out, he seems to be scanning Jet and Gordwin's pockets for something other than their weapons. Does she have any questions?
She asks if he's nervous about anything.
Apologies, friends. The Harringons collect tolls from merchants coming to Downfall. Hardly fitting to take something you didn't earn, but I suppose that's politics. And he glances at Jet while he says that.
Hey, I just came here from the carnival just a bit ago. I'm not part of any of that group. We already had a run-in with them and gave them quite a thrashing, including Mr. Longscarf, the jerk.
You don't say.
I mean, judging by everyone else, you should be able to tell. At least I got the blessing from the carnival. Couldn't have gotten it otherwise. I've been working for him for years. It's the first time here.
You just look like an ordinary Wolpertinger to me.
And, okay. Well, who outside of my changing colors and, well, who says a Wolpertinger can't go and work on the carnival anyways? Jeez.
Not I.
Besides, I partly came here looking for my old childhood friend. Wherever she's at. She was a Wolpertinger too.
Well, you could, I suppose you could try...
I'm sure if you need to, you could ask Mr. Witch. He'll vouch for me.
The only witches I know are women. All of them.
Yeah, it's the title that one of the ringmasters has. So... What, do you want me to play you a tune? I could play you a tune from the carnival. I don't need to have this sort of thing hanging over my head just because a bunch of other rabbits around here were causing trouble. I guess I can see why they asked me what they did. Sheesh. Rondo says, we came from the carnival, I can vouch for that. He is not part of the group of rabbits that tried to rob us. And unfortunately, some of them passed away in the process. But,
shame.
It is a shame, but from many places where we came from, if somebody starts singing about stealing your goods, they mean you harm, so that's defending yourself is to be expected.
Duke at Grind seems a bit put off by the interruption when he was about to speak, but it seems like he has forgotten what he is going to say. Gordwin, do you have anything to ask the Duke?
Which way to His Highness?
If he's not in the Sinking Palace, he will be in the Royal Gazebo, behind the factory, and he points off to his left. There's a bridge lined with the former king's heads. Pay them no mind. Pompous braggarts, the lot of them. The royal gazebo is just past there, and the palace is on the island beyond that.
I'm assuming by left you mean he's facing like down on the map and like.
He's facing down on the map and pointing right.
Okay, okay, so like as if we have to go through the fireworks factory again.
No, there's a path. No, there's a path around.
Okay.
I suppose I will have to summon some of the other bullywugs to assist with the repairs. Goodness, that Dane Morgard caused a lot of damage. Well, it's none of your business, I suppose. By all means, do not let me keep you. Fox, does Jet have anything to ask before you all go?
Let's see here. Since it's been a bit, I gotta remember here. Now.
Oh, right, I was supposed to change the music.
I would say. Well, he'll just ask about, like, he heard about the hag. What's up, if they know anything much about the hag. I suppose. Jet's probably a bit off-put by the whole sudden judgment.
Bavlorna Blightstraw, she's, well, she has lived here as long as any of us can remember. She mostly keeps to herself, while scheming against her sisters.
Not a very tight family then, are they?
They're hags, what do you expect? As rotten on the inside as they are on the outside.
Does Jet actually know much about hags from before, or?
You've heard stories about them from fairgoers and your fellow carnival staff. Let me pull up some info on them. Would they count as green hags? I guess so. You know that there are several different kinds of hags. Probably the most common are green hags. They are very selfish creatures, and they hate everything that is beautiful and pure.
Lovely.
They like to use illusions to cloak themselves in unassuming forms, like an old lady crossing a forest or something. You've heard the tale of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The Queen's evil disguise is a dead ringer for what is commonly known as a hag. They often lure innocent people away and trap them in their surreal lairs or kill and cook them. But they have powerful magic and a lot of strange and forgotten knowledge. So there's always people who make deals with them.
From what I've heard back in the carnival, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised then. But To not have family be family. Well, no. Well. You always got some family on you. What? Well, she's always... Are they always all scheming against each other? That's quite the thing. It's going to be a problem trying to find my lost brother and my lost friend. Yeah, I haven't seen the young displacer beast about, have you?
I can't say that I have.
So a lot of the missing folks from the carnival. Well, have you heard of anyone from the carnival, at least, 'cause outside of us? Yeah, try to look at that too.
I suppose there's that elf. Who knows?
The elf?
Yes, he came seeking a bargain to forget some grief from his past. I do not know whether he is still in town or not. Maybe you will run into him.
Oh. Well, grief could be a thing, I suppose. Trying to run away from it? Make a deal to forget it? You really the same person after that? I guess I'm not one to judge on that there, but thanks for the help anyways. I wish we could stay and help you with that sort of thing, but we kind of already have a thing we've been assigned to do.
Then do not let me keep you. Are we ready to move on? Nono says.
Honestly,
Yes,
I'm following with you all no matter what. And yes, it sounds like we need to move on. I wish I had an upgrade to help repair the place like Father can, but that is probably well outside my capabilities for the meantime.
It seems a lot of work for one, whatever you are.
Wasn't he in Fey Dragon form before?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of work even for a fairy dragon of your size.
Oh yes, I am still in the form. Yes, I don't really know the ins and outs of how all this works, but if we find anybody, we can maybe ask them to send aid your way. I do not know how it all works here.
Oh, there's no need for that. This is Soggy Court business.
Alright. I apologize that I could not help more, but the inspiration is from what Father has told me. Frogs make very grand heroes, so do not back down to adversity, or something like that.
Grand heroes, He mumbles to himself as Nono turns Rondo around and gets off on the path.
Alrighty.
Alright, Lucio follows Nono and Rondo. Fox, does Jet go with him?
Yep.
Alright, Nate, Becca?
I follow.
Okay.
I follow also.
Alright, so, on your way onto the bridge, you pass by a clothesline anchored to something high above the center of the lake, obscured by the heavy fog. You can see patches of woven linen hanging from it, perhaps material for the balloons. And Gorduin can see the auras of the two Marrows, watching them from just below the surface of the lake. On the left side of the bridge, you see rows of bullywug heads on wooden spikes, 71 of them in 3 rows of 24. From the center of the bridge, you hear a child's voice. "So, I bet it still has it, dude." A croaking voice answers. A prize like that? Unlikely, I think. 'Tis a fine tribute to the witch. A chorus of other voices butt in, some indignant and some sympathetic. One of the heads closest to you shouts, "What? Speak up, you lot! We can't hear you over here!"
What is even happening?
What the?
Are the heads talking? What is going on?
Aye, of course we can talk. What do you take us for, decorations? In my day, I was a king of downfall.
I mean, as long as you admit it.
Some of the more distant heads complain that they can't hear this one talk.
Tribute to the witch, eh? What, to the hag or some such?
Well, let's see here. I need to pull up a picture. Whoops. That's not right. Hang on. Bah. Well, whatever. So yeah, a scarecrow, the size of a small child, like 3 feet tall, walks toward you. The scarecrow has metal, zigzaggy pincers for hands and a faceless gourd for a head. He smells like sake and moldy straw. His blue-tinged aura reminds Gordwin of an oni, or perhaps the limos from the sushi bar. Someone there, dude?
Was that the scarecrow thing talking?
Whoops. Yes, and there we go. Here he is. Let me get you guys all in closer.
Hello?
Hey, I know you, dude, he says, pointing one of his giant claws at Jet. Lagden Solon Scarf, the Sagan Dong Scarf, the feet prints guy. Give me my head back, dude.
What?
Excuse me.
I'm not Langton Longscarf. We already kicked his butt in. We left him back over there. I'm not.
Well, if you say so, dude. You sure do look like him, though. If he dyed his fur and put on wings and antlers and the tanuki tail. Oh man, he's totally gonna steal my antlers, dude.
Well, it doesn't sound like I very much look like him then, do I? Because I got all this extra stuff. We already whipped his butt. I'm not related to him whatsoever.
It's called
he claims he used to be a Whopper-Tinger, but I don't know none about that. The jerk tried to rob us too.
Oh. Well, that makes he counts the party. That makes 6 of us, I guess. Dude.
It is. Rondo's just like head tilting. It's like, is dude normal nomenclature for the Fae?
Huh? Oh no, it's a Prinny thing, dude.
You do not look very penguin-y.
Well, I did before Granny Nightshade kidnapped me. Let me tell you, Gehenna sucks. Everything is diagonal, dude. If you're not falling into lava, you're losing your footing and bouncing off every rock on the damn slope until you hit the bottom. I mean, I like fireworks, but the front row seats sure are loud, dude. It's a lot more peaceful out here.
I can imagine so. I have seen things from some netherworlds before, but that sounds a bit different than the ones I have seen.
Mary and Gordwin both know a bit about Prinnies. They are pretty much the lowest class citizens of both Celestia and Disgaea. Any soul who dies without having pledged themselves to a god, gets reincarnated as a prinny and shipped off to who knows where. Their labor serves as the economic backbone of both planes.
Okay, so just so I'm understanding, he's like a lesser demon kind of deal?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Can I, like, I guess, roll insight to see, like, what he, if I can see if he wants anything from us?
Well, the blue clearly indicates that he is sad about something. The blue in his aura.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to help you, friend?
Well, I guess you do look like a pretty capable adventurous dude. If you could go pick a fight with the Agden Longscarf, that's his name, dude. Get my skull back from him. Get my old head back from him. It's like a stag skull, white as chalk. It looks so cool. But he stole it while I was out walking. Like, he already has a skull, dude. He could just shave his fur off.
We recall seeing the skull when we were at their camp.
You saw no such thing.
Don't remember seeing his skull when we were at his camp. I'm sure if we went back and asked, we could probably find it.
Well, if you do, I'd really appreciate it, dude. You can have this head. He takes the gourd off of his shoulders. I got it from the merchants over that way. I think it's like a Tanuki magic Tanuki gourd, dude.
Tanuki gourd.
Yeah, like no matter how much booze I pour out, it's like never empty. It's kind of makes everything a little fuzzy, dude.
Oh, that sounds right interesting.
Well, it's all yours if you can get my old head back.
Noted. We'll see what we can do.
Thanks. All right, let me see here. Not this page. This page. Let me add this to the party's quests.
To deal with him again is going to be quite the pain.
So, yeah, I was just telling the old kings about that. So, where were you guys headed before? Are you gonna talk to the king?
That was the intention. Is he available?
Oh yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I think like if you listen closely, I think you can hear the harps. So he must be at the gazebo, dude. If you listen closely, you can indeed hear some harps. Let's see. Boop. Except I need water. So, quick break.
Alrighty. at, Yuki? Are you with the other kitty still? I don't know where Yuki's at. Let me find her. Where do Yuki? Yuki, oh, there she is. She is by other kitties. Oh, what do you mean? Show to Jump is on break this week. No, there's no One Piece. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little too loud. Here we go. Alright, so I'm back. Who else is back?
Yeah, Becca stepped away for a second.
Okay. I'm guessing Fox is,
I'm
Yeah,
here.
I think you're...
Okay,
Oh.
hi.
I'm gonna go check on her. I'll be right back.
Okay. Here we go. That's better.
I hear thunder. It is next week I need to worry about a hurricane, not this week. Yeah, it's still way out, so it's probably going to change.
Alright, she's gonna be a little bit, but I can take control of Mary for a little bit while she
Alright.
gets what she needs to do.
Ah, King Gulip the 19th, one of the king's heads says. Hardly worthy to take my illustrious name. He's been on the throne but 3 days, and already someone is plotting against him. Oh, you mean Illig, don't you? What a circus the Soggy court has become since my day.
And how long ago was your day?
You know, I do believe I have lost count. It's hard to keep track of much of anything when you don't have a body.
I guess that is fair.
Here, here.
Do we have any knowledge on what the heck is going on with the frogheads?
No.
Nope.
You do not.
Okay.
This is a
Brand new thing. Got it.
You've never really
quite
seen
a-
any. You've never really seen anything quite like this before.
Quite a bit of turnover in the kingdom here, eh?
Yes, let me tell you. It's a shame what has happened to this place. If I was still in charge, well, things would be a lot better. And now the heads just all start arguing with each other.
Saw that coming.
Aye.
It's probably best to just ignore them, dude.
I've heard of stuff, and especially from other worlds and politics and all that. Guess you can't even escape it, even the Fey realms.
Yeah, it's still pretty peaceful, though, if you, stay out of the politics.
Has it been like
I
this?
think that's a universal rule.
Has it? I certainly hope not. Has it been like this since?
Since I got
Well-
here, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, since before the hags took over.
I would-
before that.
I wouldn't really be the one to ask, dude. None alive know what it
asked
was.
a lot of them, and they're
Well, one of the heads closest to you says, "None alive know what it was like in Prismere before the hags took over. Been in power as long as well, as long as Downfall has even existed."
seems a bit strange to hear. Huh. And Rondo is just gonna speak, and he, even if you don't remember, doesn't it make sense to more work together to find some sort of solution between all of you? Even the multitudes of like rat swarms and other things can work together. I'm sure you combine your knowledge to make this place grand.
Ah, but if only the fools in their fancy pants garments would listen. I don't think everybody can do their things their way.
What's going on that's got all of y'all concerned?
One look at the town should be enough to tell you. It's
Assume I'm
disgraceful.
blind.
There must be some. Also,
Well, the froghead rattles off a bunch of complaints that
I would assume.
that to you really just sound like business as usual.
No, I suppose not.
Like I said, dude, should probably better off just ignoring these guys.
Understood. Let's continue to go see the king.
Right, right this way, dude. As you're crossing the bridge, Rondo overhears Nono asking Clapperclaw if he can guide them through Prismere. He says he does know a way to get to thither, but he doesn't have a balloon or a skilled pilot.
We just lost Fox.
Oop. Okay. Wonder if a cat got onto his computer again.
I wonder. Well, we lost the characters too, so it's either Cat's pulled out the power, or he lost the power, or something along those lines.
Yeah, the power button for his computer is on top of the computer. Very, very big target for a cat. We tried covering it with like a light switch cover back when I first built the computer. It usually works, but who knows?
Womp womp. So, anything new with you, Brian?
Let me think. I started putting plumber's boots up on the art sites I'm on.
Oh, I remember you mentioning that, yeah.
Yep. Cool beans. I gotta write more before I post more, though. Other than that, today I played some Deltarune co-op with John.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Did you get through the boss?
No. Not yet. It's only a matter of time, though. Just need to relearn how to dodge his attacks on the keyboard.
You usually play on controller?
Yes.
Okay.
And I usually usually use the arrow keys instead of WASD when I'm playing these sorts of games. But the multiplayer mod needs me to WASD. WASD. Here's Fox.
He's alive!
Hey, blame that on my ISP. And it completely crashed at Fancy Grounds.
Yeah.
Or blame that on like the thunderstorm outside. There was like a loud clap of thunder, and it just the internet cut out. But it came back thankfully quickly. Jeez, what a pain in the butt! Look out.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Oh wait, my OBS stayed connected and streaming the whole time. What the heck? Maybe that was a what you call it failure, DNS failure.
Who knows? It's
The host is running an off.
Not likely.
Florida internet. Who knows what kind
Authorization failed. I can't get on.
Okay.
I'll double check for updates again, but it said like it's doing the whole unauthorized thing like it did before.
Lovely.
Oh, it's had to redo the updates for some reason, which is kind of weird. Let's see if it'll connect now. There we go.
Hello.
So it had to redo the updates, even though I already had them.
It is a Mr. T.
That is annoying. So I
well,
didn't hear anything that was said because it just suddenly got cut off by boom. I don't know if you heard when the boom was, but
I did not hear a boom.
there was a very, very loud thunderclap. So I guess it must have knocked out the internet before that happened.
I guess.
Did somebody say boom?
It was right after a Simple Man asked like what was going on or something, and then it just would open and then it cut out. So I guess that was timing.
Well, that gave me time to think of a response. Well, did you hear the? Hang on, I need to find the thing. Well, did you hear what happened with the prisoner?
You mean
No.
Sir Talavar?
Aye, that's the one. He came from the summer court, no doubt to shower me with honors upon my coronation. Alas, my enemies captured him and pinned the foul deed on me. You do not treat a diplomat as a bargaining chip. Most unbecoming of a queen. Needless to say, the miscreant was beheaded when her crime was discovered. I bet Bavlorna is steaming mad at King Golub, though. 'Twas one of his knights who aided Sir Talavar in his escape. Well, we can hardly expect the hag to honor our noble etiquette. I wonder when Dame Morgart will be tried. I wouldn't mind having her head, dude, but I do miss the stag skull.
How long have you all been alive if there's this many dying already?
Pah. Spoken by someone from another plane. Words from someone but... Yeah. Words spoken by someone from another plane. Time is meaningless here. All that matters is the now. The other frogs croak in agreement.
Well, it sounds like you can agree on some things, then.
Away with you,
That's
strangers. We tire of you.
Yeah, best not provoke the gentlemanly frogs. Let's continue.
So, yeah, as Nono and Clapperclaw are leading the way down the bridge, Rondo overhears Nono asking if Clapperclaw is... if he knows anything about how to get through Prismere. And Clapperclaw answers that he does know how to get from here to thither, but he doesn't have a balloon or a skilled pilot. But he could navigate if he had both of those. Oops, Rondo's supposed to be over here. As you approach the next island, as you approach the end of the bridge, you hear the snap of frog tongues, mirthful croaking, and the sound of a harp. This next island bears a grand marble gazebo, its white stone streaked green with algae. The 9 support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly. Let me pull you guys closer here. And here we go. The 9 support pillars here have sunk into the muck unevenly, such that the domed canopy now sits askew. On the raised floor in the center, a party of bullywugs in elegant yet mud-soaked clothes lounge about on pillows, snacking on insects. Among them, the harpist plays his delicate melody. Oops. Yeah, Nono has to like really squeeze in there. There we go. That'll have to do. Let's also reveal all of these guys. There we go.
Oh boy. Is that an alligator? Okay.
It is an alligator or a crocodile or something.
Yeah, you're right. It's more crocodile head shape.
Alright, well, yeah, in the center, a flabby bullywug wearing a crown of lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. Let me pull up his image here, too, if I can.
That's definitely a
That's
a royal frog.
That's a Miyazaki film frog.
I suppose so, yes.
My neighbor Krokoro.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
A baby crocodile dressed in a linen shirt with a ruffly collar lies on his back in his lap while the Frog King flips through the pages of a large leather-bound book. Without looking up, he says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Golub the 19th?" And he slams the book closed as if to punctuate his question and lifts his eyes to meet Jet's. At the sound of the book slam, the 5 sleepy guards snap to attention and ready their spears. "And trying to fool me with that shoddy disguise, no less. What do you want, Longscarf? I'm far too busy for your nonsense." He waves his hand dismissively, and his aura, initially inky black, starts to flicker with some red embers.
What are the different colors mean?
Long scarf.
The black is fear, and the red is anger.
Okay, thank you.
Exactly what Longscarf would say if he were trying to disguise himself. You think we're not onto your tricks?
I already smashed him with my hammer before. I have no idea why you even think I'd be a long scarf. I just came here from the carnival. We already had a run-in with the bastard. He tried to rob us. I don't know why you would even... not all Wolpertingers look exactly alike, you know.
But you do.
I don't look a thing like him.
Jet, take a step back.
Alright.
Gordoin, trying his best to impersonate a herald, will introduce... My lord, may I introduce Sister Mary of the... I forget her coven name off the top of my head.
The Church of the Lion.
The Church of the Lion. Knight of Kokomo. Rondo, right? Rondo Whitewind, son of. I know his name.
Son of his No butts in before you make a fool of yourself. Son of His Radiance, Emperor Bastion the First.
Gotta get away from it all.
Can't blame me for trying.
Is that Duke Ikrind's brooch? The king says, looking at Gordoin. Very well
Yes,
then.
sir.
Very well then. Let us put aside this talk of long scarves and lagomorphs. What is your business?
Sir, we, Your Highness, we come to ask for assistance, and for your assistance, and for if we can assist you with this situation here with Bogorna flooding your region of Prismere.
Yes, it is quite nice, isn't it?
I would agree if I were a frog.
Well, you are not, and we are the ones who live here, so I will hear no complaining from an outsider.
No complaints here, Your Highness. But we do need to find her because she is causing havoc in other regions.
The king pulls his book open. The king opens his book again and begins flipping through it. Well, only we of the Soggy court are permitted to speak with her maleficence. Clothe yourselves in more regal attire at our palace, and you may act as our appointed emissaries. And let me make a few rolls here. And also look at this guy's... Okay. That score. Okay, let's see. Sister Mary and Rondo both notice that he says he has a smug smirk on his face while he says this, and the nobles around him look puzzled by this last statement. Becca, does Mary have anything to say?
She's still indisposed.
Okay.
But Your Highness, you say that, but from the indications I'm getting from your colleagues here, something is definitely wrong.
All right. Okay, give me a persuasion roll. For
You're gonna have
Mary.
to roll because I don't have
Okay.
her character sheet.
That's true. All right. Whoops. All right.
So like,
What is wrong is that you do not know your place here, sister, cleric. Guards apprehend these bandits, and the guards, well, they snap to attention again. The other frogs try to take cover. Let's see.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Still trying to call us bandits. Got nothing to do with the frickin' bandits. I could do something that Long Scarf could never do.
Alright, let's see. Does anybody not have their temp HP? There. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, well, the nobles all clear out. They start to clear out. Okay, the guards around you have, are pointing their spears at you, apparently ready to attack. What will Gordwin do?
listen, we have no want to fight. We will leave peacefully. We'd rather not burn any bridges here. We already helped put out one fire. And Gordwin will I guess. How do I do pointers again? I forget. He'll start. With his hands up, he'll start trying to take a step back from the king. Reverently.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. There it is. Oh, okay. There you go.
It's just me or the dice suddenly huge in this update.
It would, yeah.
That
okay, I thought it was
is,
just me.
yeah, that was strange. I'm not sure what that means exactly.
I don't know, they're just gigantic all of a sudden. I was like, what the heck?
The king considers this for a while, and he looks to the guards and says, "As you were."
I can get being on guard with that jerk around, but like I can prove I'm not him. We're really here just trying to help out and figure out what the heck is going on here. I'm looking for lost folks and quite a few lost folks.
Yes,
and the sounds of the ones outside. It sounds like you've run into plenty of problems with people being offed, which is quite disturbing. I always associated frogs with the grand music, which I can appreciate a great deal. So, what?
Well, while Jet is talking, somebody slips a... What did it say? I lost my note. One of the attendants, hiding behind a pillar, passes a wine goblet to Rondo while Jet is talking. Inside it has a scrap of parchment with a Sylvan script written on it. Rondo cannot read this language. All right, what was Jet saying? Right, people
he was saying
disappearing.
He can prove he's not lost. The people disappearing and like all the. It sounds like there are problems going on because at least he associated frogs more with grand music instead of, well, whatever the heck is going on here.
All right. Well, the king closes his book again with his hands shaking and looks up at Jet. Yes. Well, the Soggy court has a mission of utmost importance for you. Close yourselves properly at the Sinking Palace and return to me.
Well, perhaps, Your Majesty, how do we clothe ourselves properly?
At the Sinking...
outside of here.
There's a tailor shop at the Sinking Palace. Just follow the causeway behind my throne.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And I encourage everyone to go.
Alright. Okay, Fox, Gordwin seems to want to get out of here with all haste. What will Jet and Rondo do?
Rondo's going to... Well, if others are leaving, he's going to try to get Jet to go, because Jet's the only one who can read that stuff, right?
Yes.
So, yes, let us not start an incident.
Okay, once everybody is out of earshot, Rondo passes Jet the parchment. It is written in Sylvan script which Jet can read, and what it says is. I lost again. Find Illig, the Baron of Muckstump, at once. The revolution lives. What will Jet do?
Well, if there's not guards like or anything, he'll try to get the others together to talk and let them know what the heck that is about.
All right.
He's super annoyed right now. I don't know if that affects his own coloration there, but
he's pretty red.
Just so much racism from frogs. How dare they? Accusing him of being Longscarf. That is insane.
So, what's it say? No asks.
He lets them know what it says.
Huh.
It even has a Discord sound effect for some reason.
I think that was my phone,
That's
actually.
Sure as a fey sort of thing. Open the bottle to a Discord sound effect. Actually, that's something I would have done in one of my games. But yes, open the bottle for a Discord sound effect.
It was just a cup. Like a wine glass.
That just makes it sillier to happen, I guess.
I mean, I can imagine the sound. I can imagine the sound playing when you open up the parchment, but
yeah. Oh, this is what it says. I'm getting super annoyed by being cold-blinded all the frickin' time. I don't look a thing like him, do I? They just all judging all rabbits together. Whatever.
No, rubs his head.
Worth rated
Actually,
from other communities.
Actually, you kind of do.
I kind of do?
Kind of.
What? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Can't even come from this place.
Yeah, but, like, I can see why people would mistake you for him. It's weird that, oh, whatever.
Does he even change colors? He doesn't even have the stuff that he claimed he had before. Is it just the Wolpertinger thing setting people off?
Where'd the
'Cause I've
Scarecrow
never
go?
met
Here he is.
before. Well, either way, this is what this thing says.
A revolution already. I guess the old kings were right. Dude.
I get the feeling is this a daily occurrence here?
I've only been here for a few days, but, well, I hear that, King Golub has a lot of enemies, dude.
You heard that? How long has he been in power? 3 days?
That's what I heard, dude.
Okay. What was he before he was king? Prince, or was he just one of the? I don't know how you.
I don't know. It seems like every time I talk to somebody, their title's changed.
Okay.
Honestly, well, if I didn't come from this guy, where things are just as turbulent, I'd say it was just a game to them, dude.
Isn't everything?
So, the sinking palace that they were talking about is up this way, and the Scarecrow carries on ahead.
What's with this proper guard thing, anyways?
He probably has something that he doesn't want to risk his own people for, and if we look the part, he might allow us to help them.
Yeah. Let me think. Did somebody else noticed, right? Yeah, Rondo.
Did, yeah. I do not believe it is something good from the way that he was looking when he mentioned that.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if we're just following into some ploy.
Something to turn us into bugs for him to eat? More frogs to argue with? This place is strange. I do not trust a word that thing said.
And, let's be on our guard, I guess, Nono says. Honestly, Lucio adds, I think it was just making fun of us.
It's entirely possible.
Hey, Scarecrow dude, wait up, Lucio says, hopping after him.
Well, let's get a move on things. But if that's them trying to make fun of us, it's just more making fun of himself, making himself look the fool. Whatever.
Not our place.
Alright, so, as you walk down the foggy causeway, you hear distant rushing waters, but the water level in town remains steady. Clapperclaw, well, he turns his non-head toward the center of the lake, and he says, "So this town used to have a well, but I heard that when Bavlorna took over the place, she turned it into a water pump for her pool. That's why the tide is high all the time."
Rondo, I have to speak up. Completely saying it seriously. Just how large is Devlorna? All this thing.
I don't know, dude.
That is concerning. We might need a kaiju to fight her if she is displacing that much water.
Started on kaijus.
Yeah, Everybody from Dragon Dice has probably had enough of kaiju and cryptids for a while. So, to the right you see a large ramshackle hall built around an enormous tree. There are 2 bullywugs and a crocodile here guarding the lone entrance. Halt, Harangons, one of the guards says. What business have you in the sinking palace?
Is there not only one of us who is a Harangon here?
Gorduin also looks like a rabbit.
Yeah, I have bunny ears. It's because of that possession.
Bunny ears, bunny legs, bunny tail.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Lucario does somewhat look bunny-esque. Anyway,
I guess I do suppose something strange happened to you, but we are not. I am not a Harangon. Nor is Sister Mary. I mean, I'm a Wolpertinger, but I guess if it counts. But I was the only
gentleman. Let's not dwell on it.
Hey, in a place like this in the Fey world, all we gotta say is, I'm the only original Harangon here. The rest, well, one of them is still normal, I think. They came from another realm. It's a Fey place. Can you really say that's that unusual?
Well, if you have no business here, then we can hardly let you in now, can we?
Good nights. King Gullop himself has sent us to go shopping.
The Scarecrow nods in agreement. Well, if the Scarecrow is with you lot, we suppose you are okay. Mind your manners now.
Thank you very much.
And they step aside and let all of you enter. Time to load some new music. Alright, where was I? Okay, so the interior of the hall, once everybody is inside. Zoop, 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 and zoop. No, and Rondo have to kind of squeeze to get in.
Wait, even it's a Fey Dragon?
Well, I guess that depends on whether their emerged form is small or large.
Well,
or tiny or large.
Yeah. After immersion, though. Yeah, that's whatever.
The interior of the hall is roomy with an open floor plan. Bullywug courtiers lounge on pillows strewn all around the floor. Some of them are playing card games, others snacking on beetles and shrimp, others playing smooth jazz on their loops and harps and bagpipes. Beyond the railing on the far wall, you can see the trunk of the tree, as well as a pool of water, which is also crowded with bullywugs, with a staircase leading down into the pool.
Like, yes.
Hey, this place looks alright to me, Lucio says.
Ooh.
Alright.
Quite
suspicious. Yep. Fox, what will Jet do? Gorduin, by the way, Gorduin can tell that all of these guys are more or less completely relaxed. Just having a good time.
Oh, this is the place we're supposed to get into proper attire?
Oh, are you looking for the tailor shop? One of the frogs says. It's just down that hall over there, and he points to the lower left.
They make stuff for non-frogs here.
What's his face? I lost him. I lost his name.
What's his face is also a Miyazaki character name.
Viscount Grumple can make just about anything. Inside the inside the doorway, you can see a lot of stacked up crates. Yeah, you can see a lot of stacked up crates, as well as another bullywug busily cutting and sewing fabric at a workbench. What will Jet do?
Hold on. What was that again? Not Sweetie, knocked my headset off.
Okay.
Ah.
Why
Stop,
is
Sweetie. I heard something bench after I put it back on, but
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure out why Jet can't see anything.
I don't know. Because I can't see anything. No one can run, though.
I mean, everything's great. I mean, I don't know why.
Let me, Oh, you know what? It's, could be because there's no, like, explicit lighting in here. Let me add a light token, if I can find it.
Sweetie, you stop rubbing on my neck.
We're working off of dark vision.
Yeah, I need to add a light token to this. Also, there we go. Back to friends only. Okay, where was I? Adding a light. There we go. Now you guys can see.
Yay!
Let me add a light over here too. Okay, that works. So yeah, right. So what I said, Fox, was if you're looking for the tailor shop, Viscount Grumple is just through there, and he's pointing to the lower left. He can make just about anything, even for non-frogs.
Yeah, that's good to know. I've only seen one non-frog here, and outside of the folks waiting to try to eat you if you enter the water. Oh, look, you folks
Aye.
don't know what sort of attire is best to meet with the king.
Well, just for... Well, I'm sure you can, I'm sure the Viscount can give you some fashion pointers. They all seem to be wearing the same kind of, just the same general kind of clothes, like, you know, ruffly, stripy, poofy, like tunics and pantaloons. Very gaudy colors, although it's hard to tell through the mud stains.
Right then. Oh, I suppose it's good to know. I can already kind of assume what one should look like around here.
Here we go, fine clothes. Bah. Okay. Alright, so what will Jet do?
Well, if the others heard, then he's just going to wait for the others to move on, but he's
Alright.
keeping an eye out because he's being cautious, because that whole thing, especially after Rondo mentioned the Spurk, seems... Well, I mean, he's already on edge because of frogs being, like, anti-bun here is just annoying him. Kind of hard to earn the trust of somebody when you're all accusing them of being some robber and accusing all buns of being bad. He just got here.
Okay, Jet seems hesitant to go into the tailor shop first. What will Gordon do? And Mary?
We'll go into the tailor shop.
Alright. Okay, well, Gordon and Mary can both tell that the crates lining the walls of this shop are filled with sheets of linen. You can see a window overlooking the lake, another clothesline tied to the balcony, and the bullywug at the bullywug cutting and sewing fabric at the workbench is a plushie, just a living plushie. He turns around when he hears Gordon's footsteps. Well, here's an odd crew. Used to tailoring for ribbits, not rabbits. Welcome to my little tailor shop.
Greetings, friend. We are meeting with the king soon, and we need help with proper garments.
Ah, you seek my fine clothes. Well, let me just take your measurements then. And he hops up over the bench and grabs the measuring tape. Ah, well, here's a surprise. A fellow plushie. Good day to you, my lady. And he kisses the back of Mary's paw.
Does Mary look like... From what I've gathered, no one's really supposed to know about that. With
well, while taking Mary's measurements, her skin and fur gave way a little bit. So it shouldn't be unusual to Mary that he can tell.
Right. Does Gordon notice anything in her aura change?
Well, that depends on how Mary feels about this. How does Mary feel about this?
I see how it is. I get the vibe that she'll just go along with it.
Okay, well,
Then Gordon won't notice anything.
yeah.
No worries.
Okay. Alright, seems like Lucio and Nono have followed the two of them in. Ah, are they friends of yours?
Yeah, they're gonna need outfits as well.
Right.
There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clapper Claw, do you need clothes?
I suppose I should have some, dude.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So,
6, yeah.
7 because of Lucio. So 7 total.
7. I only see 5 of you here.
There's more in the other room.
Well, you'll have to bring them in here for me to get their measurements too. Let's see here.
Oh, is Rondo still merged with Nono?
Rondo is still merged with Nono, and Jet is staying out in the lobby. Alright.
Rondo probably would have, well, he didn't have a chance, but requested not. You don't need to dress him up if.
Yeah, I guess if you guys are staying merged.
I guess we are, dude. I guess we are. If Rondo's okay with that.
Well, Rondo doesn't really trust what's going on here either, like with Jet, because something is weird about the whole thing. So at least he could pull back up this way in case something weird happens.
Alright. So, my bad. There'll be 6. We have a Whoopin' Tinker friend who hasn't had the best reception here.
Well, he'll have to come in here if he wants his clothes. I won't judge.
Thank you very much for your kindness.
He writes some.
Corduin kind of tries to wave over Jet.
Alright, Fox. Gordon is waving Jet into the room. What will he do?
Do I really have to do this? If I just trust you folks to deal with this? I mean, forgive me for being a bit suspicious here, but...
Alright, you're gonna have to wait outside when we meet with the king.
Hey, I understand.
Alright.
But something's up. If something's up, it's better that we're all not in this. Well, I'll hop in if I need to.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so... So, a total of 5 then.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, 5, yes.
I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Actually, wait. If it's going into the party, then it's just 3. Okay, Mary gets a suit of fine clothes. Gordwin gets a suit of fine clothes. Excuse me. Rondo gets a suit of fine clothes. Are you wearing it over, or you wearing it? You gonna wear it over your armor, I assume? The Viscount asks Gordwin.
Yes.
Alrighty. Rondo gets it while he's words there too. Okay, that's kind of silly.
Well, I'll add it to Lucio and Nono later. Well, Lucio.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, I don't have armor on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm a monk. I don't have armor. I just have my robes. I was like, wait,
Well,
armor.
He asks Mary then.
She says yes.
Alrighty. And soon he whips out. He whips out five perfectly tailored suits of fine clothes. Now, mind you, lads, you're going to want to let Miss Plush Bear have some privacy while she changes. Go on, out with you.
Of course, of course.
All right. So, yeah. All right. So, once everybody is changed, except for Jet, you feel nothing from the clothes other than looking a little silly.
Seems like normal clothes.
The other frogs look over at you and applaud like you are at a fashion show.
Thank you, good sirs. Or good frogs. And
Alright, I need to get some water before we continue.
Alrighty. And I would get some water too if all 4 cats would get off of me so I can move. 1 kitty. 2 kitty. 3 kitty. 4 kitty. There we go. Sorry, guys. I need to be on the move. Whatever, you're the one in my lap. Mine isn't. Milo in my lap. You should be in my lap too. Lap kittens.
Lap kittens, alright. I'm guessing he's not at his desk.
No, he took all the cats off to go get a drink, I think.
Okay. Kitties. Kitties.
I think Becca went to go lay down, Brian.
All right.
She's coming back. Yeah, I don't know
Unfortunate.
what's going on. She said she was feeling nauseous all of a sudden.
Ugh, okay.
I don't know what happened.
All right. Well, let me hand her character sheet off to you then.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Position probably gonna do. Characters. Grab Mary. Put her character sheet down here for now. Wait, so is there a quest tracker?
Quest tracker. It's in the party sheet. You can see it on the XP tab. Can you guys not see the party sheet?
I mean, when I click party sheet, it just shows inventory, which says loot at the top, and then order, which I'm guessing is like formation order.
Okay. Well, here you go. In case you want to add it to your own notes.
Yeah, I did put it in my own notes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Where was I? Well, I gotta wait for Fox. Whoa! Caravelle Games got a new icon in their Discord. That's cool.
Who?
Caravelle Games, the developers of Drod. They updated the Discord icon for Drod RPG 2. That's cool.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So yeah, the whole party except for Jet is now arrayed in silly-looking but very fancy clothes.
I mean, yeah, technically Rondo would be a
they even
Unless-
they even fitted some clothes around Rondo's dragon form. This probably won't be useful once he unmerges from No-No, but hey.
Yeah.
Wait, so I'm confused. Isn't Rondo? So Rondo and No-No are basically like one creature, right?
Yes.
Rondo basically, from what I'm understanding, Rondo is in his fairy dragon form.
Yes,
so
unusually large fairy dragon. Because he's as big as No-No's seal form.
So, but if they're one, are they one character? Like, are they one creature, or are they like two separate? Like, you can definitely tell that they're two different people or creatures.
They look like.
Yeah.
Gorduin. Well, their aura has shades of both Eldritch, whatever the heck, and Rondo's and No-No's ordinary kobold aura. So their auras are blended together. They appear to be one creature.
Rondo is like he's like equipment almost. Get equipped with Rondo.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel any different, bro. Lucio says, other than silly.
Yes, but we do blend in, and it's what they want, and we can continue our quests.
I wonder if my disguise kit from my little disguise costume kit has anything like that. That doesn't come from a suspicious place. But
let's see. Well, let's see what is inside the disguise kit. Yes. Jet's disguise kit probably would include a suit of fine clothing, but it doesn't. It doesn't exactly match the bullywug fashion. Xanathar's guide says that a disguise kit usually includes cosmetics, hair dye, small props, and a few pieces of clothing.
Okay. Well. Where's our pretty lad? Do they count the herald to be acquired stuff? Because I could play music to play it in, if that's what will qualify.
I don't think that's wise, given the reception.
This is honestly, this is the first time I've ever heard of this, dude.
Right. This is why I'm all sorts of suspicious here. Oh, hold up. Let me see. Where is the thing? Well, I think I got a way in. But
Alright.
I'll keep an eye out for above. Was there any open windows or anything? Because he could squirrel form it up with the Tanuki stuff and go in and keep an eye on stuff.
The ceiling is quite high. The gazebo is entirely outdoors. There are no trees on the island. It's only the support pillars.
Darn.
Alright, so what will Jet do?
I'm sure not putting on those clothes. I can't trust things after how I was treated. But plus, it seems a bit weird to give things over of such fancy nature for us to ask nothing in return. All right, who's the fluffiest one here?
The other buns look over at Gordwin.
What?
Not the other buns.
What?
Well, Lucio. Yeah, Lucio and Nono both look over at Gordwin.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me for? I ain't fluffy.
Well, it's either you or me, Lucio says.
What about Mary?
I guess if you poked her enough, she could be mistaken for Fluffy.
I'm just looking for someone I could hide, like something a squirrel-sized squirrel could hide in or around.
Hide in my pouch, Jet. Nono says.
Oh, if that's what you're looking for, then why didn't you say so? You can hide in any one of our backpacks.
As long as it's not under those clothes, I don't trust them. But all right, it's time to squirrel it up. And who wants to take me?
All right. Gordwin, will you take Jet?
Yes, I'll put him in my bag.
All right. Let me add. Okay. Actually, Fox, are you able to add Jet's squirrel form to the combat tracker, or do I have to do that?
I don't know if I can add it to the combat tracker.
Okay, then I will do it. Boink. Oops. Not like that.
Wow, squirrel form doesn't exactly have much HP, does it?
No.
I wouldn't expect it to.
You would think it would have a better AC than that, because it's small, but hey.
I mean, it has 11 decks.
You have literally 1 HP. That's
a squirrel. A squirrel with only dex, without even dex. What? Well, I guess it's because there's not actually a squirrel in there. We had to use rat.
We had to use rat.
Squirrels are pretty dexterous. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not. Not like he's really
Blame,
fighting like that.
Blame Jeremy Crawford or something. I don't know. All right.
Squirrels are extremely dexterous. They're the most dexterous rodent out there.
I'll see if I can find the monster stat block for one later, I guess. Anyway. Okay, so, Gorduin, Nate, Gorduin seems to be in the lead now. What will he do?
We'll start walking back to the palace.
Alright, back to the palace we go.
Why is the dice even bigger?
Because you got smaller.
When it first started rolling, I couldn't even see the whole number. It was so large.
All right, let's see here.
What? Why is the picture of squirrels from 5th Ed like a swarm of squirrels?
Yeah.
All red squirrels. It's pretty silly.
Okay, well, Rondo's internal clock says that you guys have been awake for 7 hours now.
If you want to make your dice small, if you under the tool header, there's a dice button that you can reduce the roll size. It looks like that was just like cranked to the max, cranked to 200% in the latest update for some reason.
Yeah. Probably for
Sure
small screen
is.
folks. I don't know.
It's pretty funny, but hey.
Hey, I'm just letting you know if you want to fix it.
Alright. So anyway, No seems to be fishing around in his pouch for something. Shoot, I don't think I have the tune points to pull a trumpet out for the heraldry. Jet, can I borrow one of your instruments?
I might be a bit small to pull them out now. Do you know how to play the grass whistle?
I can
Hold on,
improvise.
I haven't tested this Tanuki thing too much, but I mean, I got my saxophone and my fiddle, but do you even know how to play either?
Imagine
Not
being able
really.
to buy a saxophone. That'd be pretty cool.
I'll do it, Lucio says, and he hops forward.
I was gonna say I can sit up on your arm and play the fiddle or like saxophone as a squirrel.
Lucio,
Even if they pick out it's me, that it's not like Long Scarf could do any of that, but still, okay. I expect to carry around the trumpet. Not exactly an easy instrument to make harmonies with.
all right. Lucio takes out his turntables and plays some music as he does an exaggerated hop back into the gazebo.
Alrighty, Jet is going to hide and listen.
All right. Hide inside the backpack or elsewhere?
It just inside the backpack.
Okay. Ah, much better, King Golub says. Now then, he presents you with the book that he had been reading. He presents it to Gorduin, as well as a badge in the shape of a lily pad. Show this badge to the ferryman at the palace and ask for passage to Her Maleficence's cottage. May your feet be damp and your steps springy. Ah, right, we forgot. Your mission as our honorable emissaries are to return this book to Lady Blightstraw. Her Maleficence.
Lady Blightstraw is the hag in this room, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you. Just want to make sure.
This book belongs to her. We were, safekeeping it, you see.
Can Gordwin make an insight check on that?
Yeah, I'll give one. Let me make one for the whole party. Alright, well, this is extremely suspicious. This is, extremely suspicious to everybody except Rondo. He is very obviously, not being entirely forthright about where he got this book.
And how does that work with Rondo already being suspicious?
Well, he doesn't notice the obvious signs of he doesn't notice the obvious body language.
And Mary make an Arcana or a religion check on that book? Like, see if she recognizes it?
Mary does not recognize the book. It appears to be an ordinary leather-bound tome. Alright.
Guess Gordwin will take the book.
May your feet be damp and your steps springy. He says, you're dismissed.
Do you know which direction we should head to find the Fairy Kingdom that you mentioned?
He seems a bit put off by your awkward phrasing. There is a bullywug who with a raft within the sinking palace.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Some of the nobles around you snicker and whisper among themselves.
With Gordwin's keen ears, can he hear what they say?
They seem to be making fun of both you and the king.
Okay.
Well, Rondo can say something at least. Since he's picking up on the fancy pants stuff that his dad absolutely probably hates. He was like, "Thank you for the information, my fellow royalty. We will do you and ourselves honor." And he just gives a bow before starting to leave. He's just trying to do the polite, like, royalty thing that he knows.
At least some among us have
hates.
manners, the king says, glaring at Mary as he does. We should probably...
Can Mary make an insight check on what he was intending by that?
It's... yeah, give me an insight check for her.
Oh, that's Gordwin, sorry.
Whoops. No, that was Mary.
Well, the dice was red instead of blue, because I have Mary.
It's fine. It showed up for her.
Yeah, it shows her. It's weird.
Yeah. I didn't shrink the dice, so the gigantic dice just flew on screen and scared Lucky. He jumped off the desk. This big red dice just bounced on the screen and he flipped backwards off the desk here.
Lucky buddy.
Now he's back.
Lucky buddy. Okay, so,
Jet has to wonder where Gordwin is putting the book.
Okay, well, Mary could almost swear that that the king's already pretty slimy skin is sweating a bit.
Mary will keep note of that in case we come back.
Alright. Is that all Gordwin has to say?
Yeah. Thank you, Majesty.
The king nods and, away with you.
Away with us.
Away with you. Well, that was, surprisingly painless that time, Lucio says, once you guys are all out of earshot again.
Yep. I'm a little suspicious about this book, though.
It's not the first I've heard about a book. I got my suspicions about it. What's it say? You should probably not open it here, though. You can stick it in your backpack and I'll take a peek. But, well, it's not like you said we couldn't look at it, so...
Alright, so, so Fox, what will Jet do?
Depends on if he has access to the book or not. He just mentioned that to...
Gordon, thumbs through it real quick, see if he notices anything suspicious.
It is full of names. It is full of names.
Would he recognize any of the names off the top of the head? Just from a quick thumb through?
One of the very last names in the book is Golub the 19th.
Yeah, so... do they
actually,
all have, frog-like names?
Actually, in addition to names, in very crude handwriting, there are let's say plots to. Along with the names, there are plots to do these people a great deal of harm. Some of them have check marks next to them, others do not. Golub is one of the names that does not have a check mark, and well, it seems like the author of the book wants to cut his head off and mount it on a stake to complete the set of 72. Though, as an aside, the author also wonders if they will have to have the minions make another row of stakes.
What the heck is it? Here, Jet, have fun. Puts it in the backpack.
Oh. Well, Jet's gonna look too.
Jet sees the same thing that Gordwin does, just names and very elaborate scheme, very elaborate or sometimes not so elaborate schemes, revenge schemes against them.
Gordon probably hears like happy squirrel noises going on. I think I know what this might be.
Is it the Death Note? Lucio asks.
Well,
the title. There you go on.
Wait, what? Was it only Jet, or did the others hear too about the Hags book? Or was that just Jet last time? I don't remember because it's been forever.
I thought this was the first time somebody mentioned a book.
No. I know from Jet's side of things, especially in my notes, that it was mentioned she had a book.
Okay.
I vaguely remember a book.
Because he was asking for information last time. He found out that she had...
Oh, yeah, okay. Right. She just has a book where she... writes
names and... Yeah, it was write names and terrible things happen.
Yeah. Yeah, this seems to be that very book. The title says Bavlorna Blightstraw's Big Book of Bad Blood.
Ooh.
Can't be more forthright than that, can it?
Well, What we really need to do, what I'm telling you now, we need to find her full name. Unless the Blavlorna is her full name, but if this is what I think it is, we got a big leg up. And these poor frogs, if Blavlorna finds out about it, they're gonna suffer even way worse. My goodness. But I think we got a bit of a plan here.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, if it's that book that we heard about and it has any special attributes, we just learn her full name. Write it in here. Write something silly about what happens to her. And, well, the big thing is we need to find that out without getting caught. And, well, without whatever she's going to do to any of us. And be sneaky about it. From what I learned, she's kind of lazy, so we can use that. I don't really want to get involved in the politics of things here, but it sounds like we can't even move on. And plus, I'm bloody frickin' annoyed at the frickin' Agden Longscarf making me look like me and my brother look like a bloody fool here just because they're Harengon, or rabbits. And they're making folk who are inclined to do better stuff do stupid things. We do not look the same! Shush!
I'm more of a moon rabbit than a Harengon anyway, Lucio says, pulling on one of his ears.
Well, I don't know if they know the same, but, I mean, still...
Okay.
Right. Well, we got some plan. We got some idea now. We just need to get over there. And if it sounds like, well, yes, but also all these kings that were talking about some special thing. Pretty fellow.
Yeah, dude?
We're talking to the kings, like heads and stuff about stuff. And they mentioned it would have been a good tribute to the witch. Let's not talk about your head, perchance.
Yeah, we were talking about that, dude.
Alright. Well, sounds like we might know where to look. If we didn't see it in Agden's frickin' lair with that pulling nonsense.
The scarecrow looks away. Yeah, dude. She kind of like really scares me, so I might just stay here. But
Rondo asks, if you were from the Skya Makai place, why would you be scared of her? Well,
because she's scary, dude.
Pretty, but somebody scary just means you need to assert your nomination is determination. That is the correct term. Because if somebody is scary and evil, that just means you have more power to stand against them.
I can't really fight, dude, though. I don't even know if I explode anymore with this body. Just kind of stuffed with straw, not bombs, dude.
If all else fails, we can test it. If you do, then you can probably get a new one. And if we cannot find the skull or something happens, perhaps I can help make a new, really cool head for you.
Will it be as good as the old one?
It would be better.
Okay.
I may not look it now, but I would be almost what you would call a construct. So my father and my family know quite a few things about building things.
Alright, well, the Scarecrow's aura changes to icy blue, but there's a tiny little glimmer of yellow in there.
What do the two colors mean?
Fear and sadness, or actually, wait, no, not icy blue. Black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Fear and happiness.
If Jet keeps changing colors, he seems completely unfazed by the changing colors.
Yep.
But at least by this point, I assume he is completely unfazed by that.
Yeah. It seems like Jet's fur tends to match the aura of whoever he's focusing on.
Well, we got some ideas, so I'm gonna stay in here for now to check out the book and not have racist frogs judging bun folk, because I will be like my old squirrel folk in here and just I don't know. The whole tragedy of the frogs makes me want to write something. Oddly enough, saxophone seems to fit frogs more than trumpets, because trumpets are very hard to work with. But as long as they don't ask me to become king too, especially because here apparently that means you're going to die within a day. Talk about a death note. Oh
yeah,
I just had the perfect idea for Sibylna.
Oh jeez.
What if we make her the frog queen? She wouldn't last a day.
I mean, Bavlorna?
Bavlorna, yes.
Yes, we're supposed to save Sibylna, as far as I'm aware.
Yes. That's what Jet said initially. I just get confused in the names.
Yeah, the names, yes. Lots of funky names.
All right. Well, the king said that the ferry operator was on the dock in the sinking palace. Nate, is that where Gordon is headed?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I just had an Undertale moment, or my RP moment.
He should have worn a few more million pairs of pants.
No. The ferry operator is literally like working with a gigantic ferry that flies people around. She's just really big, and he's her agent.
That's pretty good.
It's basically Final Fantasy X.
Alright, well, Gordwin leads the party back through the palace and out, down into the pool and out onto the docks.
Thanks, sweetie. That's exactly what my ginger ale needed, was a coating of kitty goobers.
Oh no. Bad kitty. Alright, well, yeah, Alright, well, let's say there is a bullywug here with a, actually, let's say it's just a giant frog that's here. He peeks up out of the pond and croaks to you, and well, after a while, he face palms and let's see. He tries signing to you in what looks like common sign language. Mary understands common sign language, and the frog seems to be asking where the party wants to go.
She knows where to go. Can she sign it back?
Yes. Okay. The frog nods and reveals more of its back, and reaches back with a hand and pats its back.
Well,
Yes,
Jet
get on.
is paying attention to the giant frog, but so is Rondo. Rondo wants to send giant frog stuff back to his dad. He also thinks it's kind of cool because frogs can be heroes, but it's also a giant frog, and it's the most Dragon Quest of land mounts or water mounts. But no, they're both doing their own thing.
Alright, there's not enough space on his back for everybody, but he also pulls over a raft. And, alright, if Rondo is not going to download some genes, then away you all go.
He was going to, that's...
Oh, okay. Alright, well, as soon as Rondo pokes into the frog, you can tell that it's actually a bullywug under a polymorph spell.
Oh. Huh. Oh well, the bullywog stuff can be sent to his father to make frog folk.
Frog
if
folks.
they don't already exist.
They probably do, but hey.
Yeah, they probably do. But I mean, come on. It's the most JRPG, like, a frog hero is like a JRPG hero,
yes.
of course.
there was even a Frog Knight in Cauldron, which I played a few months ago.
Exactly.
Alright, well, off you go, toward the center of the lake. You can see some clotheslines hanging above you, all converging on... Let me pull up a description once I've carried everybody over. Alright, let me pull up a description, because I didn't quite think we'd be going straight here, but... Here's the book. Book, please load. Thank you.
I mean, we're getting pretty close to our end time, Brian. If we need to stop here so we can prep.
Is it in Downfall? Here we go. Alright, well, you can see the frog stops at the bottom of a big wooden staircase. It seems to spiral up and around the center of the lake. Around one of these big stone wells, like the fountain one of these big stone fountains like you saw on your way to Downfall. It seems to be plugged right into the underside of a cottage on top of some stilts. The flights just kind of spiral around the fountain and go up, out of sight.
What is this?
The frog signals to Mary, here you are. Take care not to cause trouble.
Mary says thank you very much for the ride.
The frog nods and swims away. Well, I guess it's stairs time, huh? Nono says as he gets climbing.
He was just over here, huh? Right. Keep me a secret. Don't mention me, please. We gotta do this right. Just remember, she's lazy. Gotta take advantage of that.
Yep. Alright, so, up you go and into the next map. And actually, yeah, this might be a good time to stop for now while I review the review the book and update my notes for the next session.
Alright. I don't... And probably not off next week because we're short staff. I'll double check.
Yeah, that's fine. I will be on vacation next week and unable to stream anyway.
Yeah, I'm off Sunday, but I'm working next Monday. Nothing up for the next Monday after. I should be off. So.
All right. So the
Because I have
25th.
it at least. Yeah, I have at least every other Monday off because that's as much as they can stretch it for now. So.
All right.
Wait,
So
are we aiming for the 18th or the 25th?
The 25th.
We should be able to make the 25th work.
Okay.
Maybe.
If it's maybe, we can also try the 24th or the 26th.
I'm always off on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't always guarantee a Monday or Tuesday. Well, every other Monday, because that's when the trucks come in until we have help to replace people that quit. Then
Let's hope you get help soon.
when next month, because 2-week notice on somebody we hired. So. But that's next month, not this month. But I mean, I want tomorrow, but that's way too soon. Alrighty. Well.
Oh, by the way, the Scarecrow says, I guess I never introduced myself, huh, dude? They call me Clapperclaw, dude. The comedians the pretty comedian who's so funny you'll laugh your head off.
Pleasure to meet you, Cloud.
I would have let my head down, but I don't want it rolling down the stairs. Always be wary of stairs. You have been warned about stairs, dude.
You'd make the one everyone laughs about. Well, you'd make a perfect addition to the carnival.
Carnival, huh?
The Witchlight Carnival. Yeah,
It's
you're
not
good
a
at
dark.
entertainment.
He tilts his head.
What's
It's not a dark carnival, is it?
Not unless people are trying to cause problems and turn it into one.
Okay, dude. That sounds really nice, dude.
Well, sounds like hopefully a plan for the future then. But that's where I came from. So, yeah, well, it's nice to meet you either way. I'd shake your hand, but I'd be worried you'd chop my paw off with those things.
He clamps his claws shut. You can shake this, dude.
Squirrel shaking clamped claw. Very silly image. Fitting of the carnival, I guess.
You think if he had a face, he would be smiling? Alright, I think that actually is enough for now.
Alrighty.
Alright, see you later, Nate.
Have a good night.
All night.
Alright.
I'm gonna grab Yuki.
Yuki, baby.
Wherever she is at. I do not know where she is at because she is somewhere.
Alright, well, I'm ending the stream, so...
Okay, Yuki! I gotta find her.
No, I said...
Where's the Yuki